Testing, testing. Oh, wow. Testing, testing. Okay, there we go. I think we're live. Get some water. All right. Let's check the chat. How's everyone doing? Happy Thursday. Let's see who's in here. Silver Days with XRP. XRP to 650. Let's go. Zebik. How's Zebik doing? Oh, Zebik's doing pretty good actually. Huh. Did they release coins or something? Why is this giving me this error? Supply updates has paused due to anomalous spikes. Updates will resume once the project has addressed the root of the cause. Interesting. Let's see. What's up, Roskin? How are you? What's up, David? Free lightning in the house. Let's go. Grimaldi, what's up? Always nice to see another Dogelon Mars holder. What's up, Kat? It's almost Friday. XMW broke out and it's in resistance. If you have time, can you chart it? Yes, that's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for. So absolutely. That's what we do. We get off of work and then you know, you put us to work again, you know? That's what we're here for. Hey, Meow, can you give update on Toshi and Dog in Me? Yeah, let's bring those up. Toshi and Dog in Me. All right, let's see. Wow, just major coin requests. We'll start with Zebik and then, you know, we'll read the chat and see what else is going on. But for now, I think I'm going to make some videos too, actually, because I do need to upload more. Taking a look at Zebik network on the live stream. So Zebik is having a nice move up right now. From the low, it's up 85%, which is pretty good. The problem is that we're still consolidating. Yeah, so we're still consolidating, and actually we're over 12 now. So we said that the next area of resistance was 12. We came up, got rejected, and then now we're over it, and we actually ended up closing over it. So 2 zeros 12, anything over 2 zeros 12 and 2 zeros 18 would be in play. From there, I'd put Zebik back up to the previous high, and from there, I'd say closer to 1 cent would be the next target. Keep in mind, as of today, that's around a 600% pump. And yeah, that's pretty much it for Zebik. If we do come back down, 2 zeros 12 needs to hold. Otherwise, if not, then I'd say areas of resistance for Zebik would be, yeah, so like 12, 2 zeros 109. So that's pretty much it. Not financial advice, just my opinion. Morphware XMW, nice. Oh, let me guess, is it hitting the 618? Let's see. Let's see if it's hitting the 618. If I could find the chart. Yeah, what is this? It's on Uniswap. Okay, hold on. Let me try to look at it on Deck Screener. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to look at it on Deck Screener. Okay, so are we actually? It does seem like we are over the 618. Yeah, look at this. We were in this downtrend and then we broke out and to the moon. Right? Let's see. Yeah, so we broke the 618 and we tagged the 786, which is a dream. I mean, if you bought the low, it went up, yeah, 340%. So as of right now, 13.5 would be next, so retesting 13.5, and then previous high at 19 cents, around 20 cents. If this thing goes parabolic, you're looking at 59 cents being the next area of resistance. Oops. And on the way down, as long as it stays over 10 cents, then it's still very, very, very bullish. And I think that also coincides with support, right? Yeah, so you can see it literally coincides with the 236. So I'd say first support 10 cents, second support 8 cents 30. So either of these two levels, hopefully you're already in. And that way, if it stays over here, the targets, you know, the upside targets are still both valid. But anything under 8 cents 30, then we're probably going to come back down to the lows. We'll look at the 618 from there. Just ask me to look at it again. And that's pretty much it for XMW. Let's see, Toshi. Yeah, Toshi's not doing anything. It's still stuck in resistance. So with Toshi, we said that it had resistance at 3035. Oh, I need to sneeze. To 3049. So right now it's still stuck in resistance, but what you don't want to see is price action below 3036. And then once we break 3005, 3086 is in play for Toshi. And that's pretty much it for Toshi. Again, it's just consolidating in resistance. So, yeah, that's it. Good luck. At any point, if we do break below 3036, it is going to come back down to the low. And obviously, you can see we're making lower highs and lower lows. So just be careful. But I'm really hoping we get over 3005 because that'll be a big move up, right? Yeah, from the current price to the 618 is 3084 is 111%. So that is a really big move up. That's pretty much it for Toshi. Dog in me. Yeah, so dog in me. Let's see. I mean, this isn't bad. This doesn't have a bad chart. I mean, did we make a high? Oh, no, we didn't. Okay. So, I mean, we almost double topped. So at this point, I'd say for dog and me. Yeah, we came, so like we broke the 382, we retested the 618, which is exactly what we always say. So this information, what you would do is say you had a dog in me, or say you're like, hey, I really want to buy it. Theoretically, this 618 would have been a good buying opportunity because look, we got a huge retracement from there. Or if you're like, if you're already in it and if you made profit, maybe, you know, sell at the 382. And because you would know, you know, if you start seeing it breaking below that, then we're probably going to go retest the 618. But as of right now, the 618 is still in play because, yeah, that's the next area of support. And then, so 38 is support right now. And then in terms of, yeah, in terms of resistance, it got stuck. So dog and me got stuck, but it's not just dog and me, it's a lot of different coins. A lot of different coins came up and basically there was no follow through. So for dog and me, we have resistance here at 305.52 to 3065, and then the 618, which is 3095. You can see we actually came up and tagged the 618 and then got sent back down. and then we retested 382 and then got sent back down. So this isn't bullish at all. We can't be making lower highs coming down, tagging the 618 and then 382, and then next time it's going to be the 236 at that point. And then if this previous support breaks, then you're going to look at a bigger downtrend forming. So be careful with dogging me. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Not financial advice, just my opinion. Can you look at SPA, please? Yes. Let's hit the like for Meow. Yes, please. Like the video so I can get more subscribers and more ad revenue, so I can stay in business, so I can keep that ad revenue coming. You're welcome, Kat. Bitcoin is breaking 120K and will go higher this year. I'm calling it. Yeah, I mean, Bitcoin is breaking out. Let me look at SPA, and then we'll take a look at Bitcoin. Ooh, I'll make a video on SPA. Taking a look at SPA, Sparix on the live stream. So SPA is having a nice move up right now. On the macro time frame, we're over the 382. So as of right now, 4 cent 63 is in play, and then the next area of support will be 9.5, and then previous all-time high. You are making higher highs and higher lows across the board, so this isn't a bad chart. And in terms of support on the shorter time frame, it does need to hold 1 cent 85. As long as it holds that, it's very bullish. If it doesn't, we're probably going to get a bigger capitulation down to 1 cent 40. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you. Need Ethereum to break out. Yeah. If it breaks out, right? A lot of people are saying Ethereum's over. A lot of people are saying, oh, good game. It's Solana now. That's what people said about Cardano back in the day. Oh my god, look at all these sixes. What if it stops at 96,666,666? That would be crazy. Oh, no, it didn't. AI16Z. I think I have a chart for this, right? Yeah, I think this is the right chart. Yeah. Okay, let's take a look at it. Yeah, so for AI16Z, we need to get over 33 cents. Over 33 cents should take us to 71 cents. That would be the next area of resistance. We can still get stuck there and come back down. And then if we do come back, or sorry, if we do tag 33 cents, that is still resistance. So we can come up to 33, get rejected, and come all the way back down and make a lower low if the previous low doesn't hold. So bearish under 21 cents, bullish over 33 cents. That's pretty much it for AI16Z. Oh yeah, let's look at Bitcoin. Yeah, so Bitcoin actually broke past its 618, right? Yeah. Look, we got stuck at the 618 at 94. So yeah, right now, the next area of resistance is around $100,811. Once that breaks, you're looking at the previous high at 109. And then from there, 140, which was actually my target, which is actually my target for this bull run. It's been 140 because of this high to the low. Yeah, 147. So I still think we have a shot. I think that this is still in play. 138 to 147. But we have a lot of resistance to get through. 100,800 and then 109. So that's only and that's not that big of a move. That's only a 51% pump from the current price for Bitcoin. So It's not too crazy, but we'll see what happens. The Beast. Woo Network. Ross Jin. What's this? Woo? I'm assuming it's this. Can you just confirm that this is the right coin? Can you look at Swift coin? Yes. Oh, Hoshi. Yeah, let me look at, I gotta look at the member coins. Swift coin. And then what? Carrot. Oh, Carrot. Damn, you're still in Carrot? I really hope you make it. You remind me of me with OXT because we're like married to the coin. Can you analyze and tell me based on your analysis how far CRYPTO token could go to quarter two? Is it possible to reach $2? Muhammad, may peace be upon you. Let's see. I'm going to take a look at it, but I have to look at the member coins first. Can you analyze and tell me? Yeah, I can. You don't need to type it in again, but I got you. Payne South, what's up, man? How are you? Long time no see. Welcome back. We got some member coins right now. And then Ross said, yeah, so I'll do Swiftcoin, Carrot, Woo, and then TrueFi. Yeah, so Swiftcoin isn't really doing much right now, unfortunately. Yeah, so for Swiftcoin, I mean, my target at 8 cents is still valid. And then check it out. We're just getting stuck at resistance. So pretty boring for a Swiftcoin. As of right now, the only 2 targets you need to look at, sorry, 3 targets is it needs to stay over 1 cent 15. If it doesn't, we're going to be bearish again in the short time frame. And then we'll look at it on the bigger time frame for you. But on the short time frame, so far so good. The target to beat is 1 cent 50, which you can see we're attempting to break out right now. And then once that breaks 2 cents 30, and then once that breaks resistance at 3 cents 10, 4 cents 60, and I'm not counting the 14 cents. It's 8 cents because we did get this move up, consolidate, and yeah, you're looking at around 8 cents for that next higher high. And that's pretty much it. Not financial advice, just my opinion, and good luck. And I think you sent me 2. Yeah, thank you so much for the 2 beans. I really appreciate that. Hold on, give me a second. All right, let's see. Yeah, so Swiftcoin, and thank you so much for the 2. I really, really appreciate that. That's awesome. Let's take a look at Carrot for Hoshi. Hey, I really, really, really hope you make it with Carrot, man. I really do. Good thing about it is that, you know, relatively low market. The total supply is not too good, but it's the same as OXT. But the circulation supply is only 305, and then 82 million fully diluted. So they can still release coins. Just be careful with that. Let's see. Yeah, so for Carrot, look, like this doesn't look like a good graph. You already know that. I don't need to tell you that. But as long as you're looking at your phone, and I mean, if you're in, right? Just like how I'm in with OXT, right? You just got to hold it if you want to hold it. Under 1140, it's bearish. So if you're accumulating, as long as it stays over 5 cents 40, you're going to get consolidation, and then 1146 is the target on the upside. And then I'd say bullish over 18 cents. So say we never go back down to 5 cents 40. Theoretically, this is where people would accumulate. This is where someone like you would accumulate 11 cents and then 18 cents. And then from there, it's 38 cents. And then once that breaks to the moon. But keep in mind, you can't still be making a lower high and validating this downtrend, even coming back up to 38 cents. But that is a pretty big move up. Yeah, it's like a 362% pump. So that's pretty much it for Carrot, not financial advice. Ross Jin for 5. Let's go. Hey, thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. That's awesome. I got like something in my freaking nose. Thank you so much for that. I really, really, really appreciate that. That's awesome. Let's see. TrueFi. Sorry, Woo. Let's take a look at Woo. Who asked for this? Wait, was it you, Ross? Oh, yeah, it was you. Okay, cool. Let me know if there's any other coins you want me to look at for you. So I really, really, really appreciate that. Let's see. Woo. Woohoo. That's what the coin is. Woohoo. It's funny. All right. Okay, same with this. Same chart, right? We're making lower highs across the board. So just keep in mind, bearish under 12 cents 31, and then bullish over 20 cents on the macro time frame. Once that breaks, it should send us back up to 46 cents. But keep in mind, you're still making lower lows and you're making lower highs across the board on the macro time frame. So it can come back up to 20 cents and still be bearish. Same with 12 cents. So just be careful. Be careful with that. All of this is resistance. Now on the shorter time frame, if you're not looking at it on a macro time frame, you can see we're not even in resistance right now. Resistance would be 8 to 11 cents 20. So we can still come back up to these levels and then get smacked back down. And at that point, if the low doesn't hold, then you're going to be making a lower low. But that's pretty much it for Woo, and good luck with that. What you want to do, what you want to see, just like with the other coin, is consolidation and then eventually a breakout over 12 and then 20. So pretty much it, not financial advice, just my opinion. Hoshi for 5. Let's go. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That is awesome. Coming in hot with the super chats. Let's go. Oh, hey, is Kat here? I don't know. Do you hear that? That's funny. Is Aloe here? I don't know if you guys hear that. It's Christmas. All right, let's take a look at Kava, and then we'll take a look at TrueFi, and then we'll look at all the other coins. I do have to, yeah, you know, one of these days I'm gonna run out and I'm gonna get ice cream from him, but one of these days, and then I'll eat it on the live stream. Hopefully when my OXT goes up. Yeah. So taking a look at Kava, so this isn't, again, not a really good chart. You already know that. From the high to the low. Bearish under 57 cents, bullish over 97 cents. Once that breaks, it should send us back up to 225, which as of today is going to be around a 400% pump. The problem is that, yeah, we're just stuck in this downtrend right now, right? So we do need to break out. But as long as we consolidate and we keep this previous low at 25 cents, and we get some sort of consolidation period which breaks us out of this downtrend, then, you know, the upside targets at 56 to 97 cents is in play. Keep in mind those are both areas of resistance though, so we could still come back up to these layer areas, get smacked back down. Same with 225. But once on the macro time frame, when you see 225, or if you see Kava at like $3, just know it's macro bullish, and this thing's going to the moon. And that's pretty much it for Kava. Not financial advice, just my opinion. Now on the short-term time frame for support, just keep in mind we've been keeping levels over the 618 at 37 cents. If that doesn't hold, next area would be 31 cents. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for the 5. I really appreciate that. That's awesome. TCU in the house. Let's go. What's up, the crypto undead? How are you doing today? Welcome to the middle of the live stream. Yeah, I can only do like an hour. Done with work, and now you know, 5 p.m. Mondays and Thursdays. What's up, RL Morphs? How are you? Dogelon Mars, let's go. Toshi, we just did Toshi on free. Imagine if the ice cream man pulls an SMG out of his ice cream cart and demands your Phantom wallet keys. I don't have Phantom. Oh, you know what? It's funny. I actually just created a Phantom account because I want to buy Billy and used car. But I made a deposit and I have to wait until it clears before I can buy it. But I really like those two tokenomics because Flipcoins always comes in here and he always asks for those 2 coins and he has them, and they have really good tokenomics. So I'm not like, I don't want to gamble. I don't want to like get sucked into that, you know, the black hole. So even right now I'm still debating it, but I do, you know, I'm just assuming like, okay, like $500 there, $500 there. we'll see what happens with that. You know, 500 to 10x, that's not bad, but we'll see. And yeah, we'll see if that happens. But yeah, but basically what I'm trying to say is that if he does that, I'll give it to him because I have no money in Phantom right now. Andy ETH, appreciate the woo look. You got it. So Andy ETH. Oh wait, let me check this on. I think I have this. Yeah, there we go. Because you asked for this coin before, right? Wait, is this the right coin? Can you just let me know if this is the right coin? Or is it the top one? Yeah, because base... No, you didn't ask for base, Andy. I'm assuming this is the right one. Hey, Meow. Can we look at Moonwell and Turbo? That's it for me today. I'm going to listen through the remainder of the stream. Let's go. Yeah, of course I can. And I still have to do TrueFi, but yeah. Let's take a look at... what did you say? Moonwell? Yeah. Moonwell and Turbo. Damn, Turbo is going freaking parabolic, dude. If only I had bought Turbo, right? Let's see. Brother, you didn't give your analysis on TrueFi? Yeah, it's because I got super chats. And then the member requests. So I have to prioritize those, and then I will get to your coin. You see I have it up right now. So I have to prioritize the super chats and members because they're paying. So, but like regardless, I'm not saying that because I'm trying to make you feel bad, because the whole channel is I'm going to look at your coin anyway. But I hope you understand that I have to prioritize those people's coins first instead of yours. So I have it up. Don't worry, I will look at it, but I have to look at super chat and then member coins, and then I will take a look at it. Yeah. So Jerry the Turtle by Matt Furry. Wait, is this the right coin? Okay, so taking a look at Andy, I'm assuming it's the right coin. Yeah, so for Andy, we broke out of the 382. So yeah, that's really, 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 really bullish. Once we break out, yeah, so we broke out and 3013 is in play once that breaks previous high. And then from there, you're looking at 2018. So yeah, I mean, it's over the 382. As long as it stays over 407, 3013 is in play, which is around a 61% pump. And then from there back up to its all-time high is at 300%. And then Moonboy target is around a 21x. And that's pretty much it for Andy. So good luck with this. I mean, this thing, again, we broke the 382. So that's very, very, very bullish, okay? But we need to stay over 407, okay? Because as long as we stay over 407, then 3013, which is that 61%, is in play. But keep in mind, it can still come back up here and then get smacked back down, okay? So at that point, you have to decide. Again, these are all areas where you have to decide, hey, am I going to sell, or is this that time that it goes back up to its all-time high, or the 1618? So we really want to simplify it, right? Everyone wants to hold and get rich, but like, people that hold here, that bought this dip and did a good job buying this dip and then didn't sell over here because, at the double top, ended up losing money because of it. So again, you buy the dip and then we look at it and you have to decide, hey, I think right now would be a good time to sell because it's the 382, it's the 236, it's the 618 retracement, it's the double top, or I hope that made sense. Let's take a look at Turbo. Taking a look at Turbo on the live stream. Actually going to make a video on this because we are doing very well with Turbo. So from the high to the low, we did get stuck at the 618 at 2058. As of right now, that target is still valid. 2087 followed by previous high is going to be the next two targets on the upside as of right now. And then in terms of support, you have support at 2033 to 2041. So I'd say both of these levels need to hold for a continuation up. The targets on the upside would be valid, but at any point, if we do break below 2034, we are probably going to get a bigger move down and then validate this downtrend, making lower highs and lower lows across the board. And that's pretty much it. Not financial advice, just my opinion, and thank you. Yeah, so that's pretty much good job for Turbo. I mean, wow, whoever bought this dip, yeah, it was a 300% to the 618, but again, this is like where you want to think about it, right? If you bought the dip and, you know, it goes back up to the 618 retracement, that's as high as it can go. And that's like the key point, that once it breaks out, it's going to be good game, right? Even if it doesn't, you're going to probably make a lower low and lose all of your gains and even more, depending on where you bought. Well, no, definitely, because at that point you're making a lower low. And that's pretty much it for Turbo. Not financial advice, just my opinion. I think I already, yeah, okay. Yeah, so for Moonwell, and then we'll do TrueFi. And then I'll read the chat. Yeah, so for Moonwell, not using this giant wick, what was it? The 6 cents, yeah. So, yeah, so for Moonwell, yeah, we had a 618 retracement, got stuck at the 786. I mean, 39 cents is the macro target, but let's look at it on the shorter time frame. Probably the same, honestly, right? I mean, you had a 786, yeah, so you had a 786 retracement here as support. And then, yeah, you're getting stuck at the 236382. So, yeah, so right now as of right now for Moonwell, it needs to break 3 cents 16. Once that breaks, 5 cents is in play, previous high, and then Moonboy target would be 39 cents. On the downside, it needs to stay over 2 cents 30. If it doesn't, we're going to break down and make a lower low. And that's pretty much it for Moonwell, okay? So it looks like we're attempting to break out right now, so 5 cents is in play. And at that time, you got to decide, hey, this is good enough for take profits and stuff like that. All right, let's take a look at TrueFi, and then we'll take a look at the chat. TrueFi. Yeah, so taking a look at TrueFi. Yeah, so same with this. Bearish under, so TrueFi is bearish under the macro targets, bearish under 6 cents 20, bullish over 10 cents. Once that breaks, 27 cents would be in play. You can see last time we attempted, did we hit it actually? Because we made a lower low. Yeah, we didn't. So we attempted to hit 27 cents and we never quite got there, and they came all the way back down. So bearish under 6 cents 20, which it is, bullish over 11, and then 27 cents would be the next target. Now on the shorter time frame, you could see we are in resistance right now. So on the shorter time frame, if we don't stay over 3 cents 90, it is going to come back down to the lows. Once we break 5 cents 10, I'd say 7 cents 90 is in play. And then once you're in 7 cents 90, you're going to be in macro resistance, and at that point 6 cents 20 does need to hold on the downside, and 11 cents would be in play. I know that's a lot of information, but I hope that made sense. And that's pretty much it. Not financial advice, just my opinion. Understand. Thanks. You're well. Thank you, Ross. I really appreciate the super chat. Sorry, my English isn't very good, but you said that TrueFi chart isn't opening for your DEX screener. If possible, you can open the chart on another platform and do the analysis. Yeah, Mohammed, I actually just I ended up doing it on not on DEX screener, on CoinMarketCap. Flip coins for 10. Let's go. Hey, let me know what you want me to look at for you. I'm assuming I'll take a look at used car and Billy, and then we just did Turbo. But if you weren't here for that, let me know and I'll redo it. And then, yeah, let me know what other coins. CKB, Snack. There we go. And then let me know if there's anything else you want me to look at for you. And you're welcome, Free Lightning. And thank you so much for the 2 beans. I really appreciate that. Keith Mogg. Hey, 97K. Let's go. Oh, man. Wait, what's OXT doing? Oh, my God. Am I rich? What the? Come on. Go up. This sucks. It's okay. I'll get my time. Need Degen Bonk Super. Wow. So we'll get to that. DZ, we'll get to that as the membership coins and the super chats are done. But I do have a lot of coins to look at. And then once it gets slower, then we could take a look at each one of those for you. But I will take a look at it for you. Let's first take a look at used car. Bro, like, so annoying. Congratulations, but I called it, you know? We called it. We said, hey, this is literally the time to buy it, and I feel like I missed it. But the problem is I didn't miss it because it's a 609,000 market cap. You can't miss a 600. Like, my obsession was buying the low, and then I have to wait 5 days. What the heck? So yeah, this is a 100x back up to its all-time high. And then keep in mind, 100x is only 60 million market cap. So keep in mind that 100x also puts the lock liquidity at $20 million. So 20 million relative to 60 million market cap liquidity ratio, absolutely insane. Anyway, so nothing has changed with our chart. You can see it's kind of a slow grind, but on the upside, 2028 to 2066 is still in play. Once that break, 2 cents 30, and then from there back up to its all-time high. On the way down, in case we come back down, we don't know how low it can go, but we know that it needs to establish a floor over 3077. As long as it does, you're good. But yeah, man, I mean, whoever bought this dip, like, congratulations, dude. You're up like 145%. So if I put 1,000 or if I put in $500 at that time, which I would have because the RSI was oversold, which is what I tell everyone all the time. Hey, if you buy, now's the time. Like, theoretically, minimize your risk, right? Buy when the RSI is oversold. My 500 would be at like $1,200-$1,300. It's just annoying. It's just annoying. Good for you though. You're already in, and yeah, like, that's good for you. Congrats on that move. But for me, it's just like, it hurts me because I want it to get in, but and I want to get in. But anyway, those are the targets. What's the other one? Billy. Yeah, Billy's a good one too. I saw Billy had a sell-off today. Obviously, I'm like, yeah, I did have a sell-off today. Okay, so same with Billy. Billy's maintaining levels over 2018. For Billy, yeah, you're up. You're still up 80%. I mean, the move up isn't as good as used car, but I mean, it's still up. You did get a nice reversal. 2059, 1 cent 19 is in play, and then once that breaks, you're looking at retesting the 618, which as of today is going to be, I don't know why I didn't save this. Yeah, 3 cents 60, and then Billy is a yeah, it's an 80x back up to its all-time high. So a little bit higher market cap. You're looking around a 240 million market cap, but you're looking at a 240 million market cap relative to a 80 million. Yeah, 80 times a million is 80 million. So yeah, 240, 8 times 3. Yeah, 240. So 240 million relative to 80 million market cap ratio is also really, really, really good. So congrats on this move. Congrats in general, because you held it, and a lot of people missed the opportunity to buy out these lows. But Billy's looking good for me because, again, it's only up 80%, and then used car is up 150%. So maybe I'll buy Billy when I can if it's not all the way up here. And I'll wait on used car until the RSI and the stock RSI are down. But that's pretty much it for those two. And then we did Turbo, and then you want Snack. So Snack looks like it's just consolidating still. We had the nice move up, and then we're getting stuck at resistance. So same old for this. Yeah, so for Snack, yeah, we had a nice move up. We are getting stuck at resistance right now at 2028 to 2036. Unfortunately, yeah. So once this breaks, you're looking at 2052, and then from there, that 3 cent target is in play. So very simple for Snack. We need to break 36. Once that breaks, 2052 is in play. On the downside, 2028. Otherwise, we are going to be making a lower low and then validating this downtrend. So exactly what's basically been happening across the board. So we'll see what happens. Not financial advice, just my opinion. And then CKB. No. Yeah, Nervous Network. Yeah, Nervous Network, same with this coin. It's not really doing much. It's just consolidating. yeah, we're not quite over resistance right now. Bearish over 206, bullish over 2085, and then so we got long ways to go. And then in terms of support, I think, yeah, we held support at 2038. So like last time, as long as it stays over 2038, you have a shot at a bottom consolidation, and then both of these top targets on the upside are valid at 206 to 2085. Now, financial advice, just my opinion, and thank you. And thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate that. That's awesome. Can you please look at Swift price prediction, please? Shubhamjit Rakra. Let's go. Shubhamjit Rakra. Yeah, let's take. We just looked at Swift, but I'll take a look at it again for you. So we make weekly videos on Swiftcoin. So just FYI, you could search the channel for Swiftcoin content, and you'll see it up. Yeah. So for Swiftcoin, we said that it is still getting stuck at resistance. Okay, so you need a break over 15, so 1 cent 50. And then on the way down, it needs to stay over 1 cent 14. So as long as you look at your phone, and as long as it's over 1 cent 14, 1 cent 50 is in play. Once that breaks, you're looking at retesting 2 cents 30. And then from there back up to its all-time high. And then my target for Swiftcoin is 8 cents on the upside, as long as it maintains this uptrend and it makes higher highs, okay? And then in terms of support, I think the 786 support on the shorter time frame is still valid at 2089. And then you have support here at 2073, and then the macro support would be 93. So we're not there yet. We don't need to worry about that as long as we stay over 1 cent 16. And that's pretty much it. Now, financial advice, just my opinion, and thank you so much for the 279 beans. I really appreciate that. I could get a can of beans, put some cheese on it. That's a lot of protein. Beans are really big on fiber and protein. Let's see. Yes, CRV has made me very happy this week. Let's see. And sorry if I missed any coins. If anybody wants to... Oh, DGen. So yeah, let's take a look at DGen. Yeah, let's take a look at DGen. And then you said... We'll take a couple more. Yeah, Super. Superverse is doing pretty good. Yeah, doing pretty good. Taking a look at Superverse on the live stream. So Superverse is having a nice move up, a nice recovery. However, just keep in mind that we are attempting to break out. So it's kind of a do or die right now for Superverse. If we manage to break 73 cents, then $1.13 is in play. But if we don't, and if we do get stuck in resistance, just keep in mind the target that we need to stay over on the downside is 56 cents. So 56 cents on the downside, and then we need to break over where we're at right now. And once we get that confirmation breakout, $1.13 would be in play. And then from there, we'll take a look at it on the macro time frame. But that's pretty much it for Superverse. Very important day and week coming up. So hopefully in the next video I make, we're over $1.13. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you. Curved Dow. Yeah, dude, wow. Congratulations on this move. Why can't I get that, man? What? Can of beans with cheese on top? No, not just beans and cheese. Like, there's, like, you don't know. I'm not eating just beans with just cheese on it. Let's see. Let's look at curved Dow. You gotta have a dish. You gotta make some beef with that. Taking a look at curved Dow on the live stream. So curved Dow is having a nice move up right now. On the shorter time frame, we did break out over the 382, which we said once we get over 58 cents and 80 cents would be in play. That is still valid right now. Once that breaks, $1.33 is next. And then from there, I think that puts us over the macro 382. Oops. Yeah, so actually, on the macro 382, we're attempting to break out right now. So here's resistance right now. Yeah, so we have resistance at 72 to 80 cents. Once that breaks, $1.35 is in play, and then from there we'll take a look at it on the macro time frame. But I mean, CRV had a really nice move up. It had around 100% pump right now from the low and from that dip. So congratulations to whoever bought that. But again, we don't want to get stuck here and then come back down to the lows. We do need a breakout. And with that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you. Let's take a look at DGen. Oh my gosh, Bitcoin, what the heck? It was just at 97,000. And just like that, we're broke again. Let's see. Yeah, so for DGen, nothing has actually happened with DGen. So DZ, we held support at the 786 here. So we held support at 2017, which is really good. Now we have resistance at 2036 to 56. So we can't come back up to either of these levels, get rejected, and come back down. We're in a nasty downtrend right now. Once that breaks, 1 cent 14 is in play, and then from there to the moon. But I mean, DGen from this low back up to its all-time high is around a 35x. So it's not a bad, it isn't a bad play, but it does need to stay over 2018. So no financial advice, just my opinion. What did you ask for? Yo, we gotta wait for move to bottom. That's the next play. Isn't that getting delisted from Coinbase? Yeah, this coin's getting delisted on Coinbase. Yeah, Coinbase delist movement lab token following investigation. Coinbase will suspend trading of Move token May 15th, citing failure to meet listing standards. Didn't they just list movement though? Look, how is this getting delisted if it has over $100 million of volume consistently? That's crazy. And this is the kind of stuff that scares me because look, man, OXT has like $1 to $4 million consistent. Look, 5 million, 4 million, 1 million, 18 million, whatever, that doesn't count. 4 million, like consistently. 5 million, 2 million, 3 million. It's at 4.5 million right now. And then they're delisting movement because you know, it failure to meet listing standards. But they did say that they're following investigation, so maybe something happens or they scammed or they're being audited or something like that. Oh yeah, the decision follows a third-party investigation into December 2024 agreement involving Movement Labs and market maker Web3 port. A CoinDesk report alleges Rentec, acting on both sides of the deal, sold off $66 million of Move tokens, triggering $38 million in downward pressure to token now. The token now trades at 20 cents. That's crazy. Yeah, dude, this thing's cooked. Such scammers. Like, what kind of scam is that, man? I hope this thing goes to zero. I hope nobody's holding it though. That's right, Kurt. I remember you bought CRV 23 cents and then again on that dip at 38 cents. That's right. So you're in the green right now. That's really good. You're welcome, Kat. Move is pretty new coin. They just got listed on Coinbase and then now they're delisting it. That's crazy. Giga Chad. Oh wait, Demon with Turbo. Yeah, we already did Turbo, but I'll take a look at it again, and then we'll do Giga Chad. Yeah, so for Turbo, oh my gosh. Did it just pump? Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Yeah, so for Turbo, we said we're getting stuck at the 618. So, very simple Demon for Turbo. We got stuck at the 618, so as of right now, this is still valid, 2 zeros 58. And then you're looking at 2 zeros 86 and then previous high. And then as long as it stays over the 236382, it's still bullish. But at any point, if we do fall below if we do fall below 2033, then we are going to get a bigger move down. But we can still come up to either of these levels and still be bullish. And yeah, I mean, you're looking at a 70% to another 182% pump back up to its all-time high. So not bad. Move to 6x6 sell apparently. Move was listed on Chronos and it was pumping, but Binance and Coinbase are scammers. Oh, you know what I was looking at? Keyboard Cat. I was looking at KeyCat. This one. I mean, it doesn't look too crazy. And it's on Coinbase. Yeah, look at this. It's a cat. Oh yeah, we have a chart on it. Hey, my chart's coming true. Yeah, we need to stay over 2023 and 2035, 2066 would be in play, but we're still maintaining this downtrend, which is not good. But that's pretty funny. Look at that orange cat. I have an orange cat somewhere. I just don't know where he is. What is it back? What is it? It's a 5x back up to its all-time high. So you're looking at like 150 million. Yeah, 142 million. So it's not like they're releasing coins. It's all fully diluted, which is pretty good. And it's crazy to see that there is 483,000 holders. And the top 18, wow, there are only the top 10 only control 18% of the supply, which is insane. This is not a bad play. But I haven't, I thought about buying it back here at this dip when it hit like 12. When we went really, really down, but I didn't, and of course I missed it. Did a 5x from there, which is crazy. Can you look at B3 and MOG coin? Yes. So, oh wait, we gotta look at GigaChad. So let's take a look at GigaChad first. GigaChad. Yeah, so GigaChad is still in resistance. So it has resistance at 1 cent 50 to 2 cents 10, which it was attempting to break out, but we did get stuck. As of right now, once it breaks 2 cents 18, then 3 cents 90 would be in play, and then 10 cents would be in play. So as of right now, you're looking at 100% and then another 400% back up to its all-time high. Keep in mind, GigaChad needs to stay over 1 cent 50. If it doesn't, we're probably going to come back down to 2069 to 208. And yeah, that's pretty much it for GigaChad. We have a moon boy target here at 46 cents. Yeah, you're looking at 20x, a little bit over a 20x back up to or up to that target. So good luck with it. Good luck with GigaChad. GigaChad. Not financial advice, just my opinion. Bonk. Let's do bonk for DZ. Taking a look at bonk on the live stream. So bonk had a nice move up after this dip. We are still getting stuck at resistance though. Oh wait. Oh, we actually broke out. That's good. So 40s bullish over 40s as long as it stays over 40s 40s 28 would be in play. So you're looking at around a 55% pump from the current price. Once that breaks, next area of resistance would be 404 and then obviously previous all-time high. At any point, if we do fall below the 382, I would say that the lowest it can go, the lowest it could go is 40s before we have a bigger capitulation down. So it needs to stay over both of these targets, which is 40s and then 40s and we can still get the move up, and the upside targets are still in play. But at any point, if we do fall below this level, then we are going to go back down. Not financial advice, just my opinion, and thank you. Let's see. Mog coin and B3. I just sold my Pepe and bought more Turbo because Turbo would hit 1 or 3 cents before Pepe goes parabolic. Hey, good luck. I really hope you make it, Demon. That is a very big risk because Turbo. Did you do it before Turbo moved? Because if you bought right now, you're buying the 618 retracement. Okay, so just be careful with that because Pepe hasn't had a 618 retracement yet, right? I'm not trying to scare you or anything. I'm just saying, Pepe didn't have that move up that Turbo had, but Turbo had a 618 retracement, and Pepe is getting stuck at the 236382. So, regardless, you still didn't sell it at the bottom. You still sold it at the 382 retracement. So it's not like you sold at the bottom. But, dude, if you sell your OXT, you can buy KeyCat. You will have greater upsides. No, I'm going to keep OXT. I'm going to keep my 2 coins. I like OXT, and I'm just going to go down with the ship. So if it goes up, it goes up. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm just going to keep it. And then Dogelon Mars, obviously. If it goes up, it goes up. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But I've had the coins I've had OXT for like 5 years. So I'm not somebody that likes to really sell, buy. I want to accumulate and then wait until we get that giant move up and then I'll sell it. But that's just my game plan. Let's see, B3. Let's see. Yeah, so this is the coin that Coinbase released, right? So be careful with B3. B3 full. Be careful with B3. It doesn't work. Let's see. 2 zeros, bearish under 2 zeros 46 and bullish over 2 zeros 61. Now, we are in resistance, so once we break this area, you are looking at 2 zeros 95. But if we don't, we are going to come back down. If the low doesn't hold, you're going to be making a lower low, and then you're going to be validating this downtrend. So, not financial advice, just my opinion for B3. Is your OXT your biggest bag? Yes, it is. The sad realization that both your OXT and my CRB may be outperformed by Keyboard Cat, it makes the decade in crypto worthwhile. Yeah, I know. It's crazy, like Keyboard Cat. Yeah, it is, because it's like it actually has use case, and it's a utility coin, and it's doing something in the real world. And then you have a Keyboard Cat that does absolutely nothing, and that somehow that's gonna outperform my coin, which is true, like Pepe or like Shiba Inu or Dogecoin. It's so unfortunate, but I don't want to miss the financial rotation into utility coins, because that's what we're waiting for. Let's see, MOG, and then let's do, DZ said virtuals. Let's see. Yeah, so MOG, taking a look at MOG on the live stream. So yeah, MOG had a nice bounce from this previous low. We are still getting stuck at the 236382 resistance. So 6 zeros 48, 73 is still resistance. It does look like we are attempting to break out. Once it does break out, 5 zeros 14 would be in play, and then from there, MOG to the moon. We'll assess the situation at that point. But at any point, if we do fall below 6 zeros 49, we are going to come back down to the low. And if the previous low doesn't hold, you're going to be making a lower low. And then on the upside, once we break 72, then 5 zeros 14 would be in play. And just keep in mind that is around a 113% pump from the current price. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you. Yeah, virtuals is pretty good. Taking a look at virtuals on the live stream. So this thing had a monster move up. I think we are getting stuck at the 618. Oh, we didn't quite go back up that high yet. Yeah, so for virtuals, as of right now, The target on the upside is $1.97. And once that breaks 303 and 522, which is the previous high, are in play. Now, in terms of support, I'd say virtuals needs to stay over $1.02 and $1.26. And I think that does coincide with the 382 from the high to the low. So let's see. Yeah, so that does coincide with the 382 at $1.08 from the high to the low. So at any point, if it does fall below $1.03, then the top is in. We are probably going to get a bigger move down. But as of right now, as long as it stays over this box, $1.96, $2.96, and then the previous high would be in play. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you. Agree. This is my third bull run. Yeah, this is my third bull run too. I've been in since 2018 when I first bought XLM. And if I had married the coin, I would have had like $200,000. And the problem is that I didn't marry it. And I ended up with way less money. So I think that if you pick the right coin and you believe in it, and in the long term, it'll do very, very, very well. But it just depends. It's a gamble because you don't know if the coin is good or not, you know? I promise you, OXC ain't doing anything in the real world. They're doing decentralized storage, VPN, DPIN. They're doing a lot of stuff. They're a DPIN, decentralized marketplace. ATM, are my messages coming through? Did you ask for something? Wait, let's see. I don't see you asking for anything. Unless it was like at the beginning of the chat. No, I don't see it. I always follow the money. Virtuals by AI is popping off, and that's where my money's at. What if utility doesn't pop off? Then I'm screwed. But then again, it's like, if it doesn't pop off, then, sorry I keep touching my face and my nose. I have to I have to freaking blow my nose. I have to freaking tweeze my nose hairs or get them waxed because sometimes they get like very long and it like makes me itch my nose, and I'd noticed that on my streams, but super unprofessional. Meow, so are you moving to Florida? I'll know by like June, July-ish if I am or not. And it'll be at the beginning of next year. So I want to. Dude, I want to. I like Florida. We've been there like 5 times, 6 times. I've been there like 8 times, and I love it. I love the weather. I love the humidity. I love the heat. I like the storms where you look up and it's like clear sky. You got to see the stars, and then off to a distant, you'll just see like a lightning storm. I'm like, oh wow, that's freaking really cool, and it's all warm. It's not even raining. Dude, I love Florida. He asked for ICP. Okay. Yeah, I do that. Yeah, they put like sticks. They wrap it in wax, and then they put the sticks, and then they put it in your nose, and then they wait until it dries, and then they rip it out. Hell yeah, it works. It doesn't make me like freaking touch my nose and try to like move my nose so like the freaking nose hairs don't bother me. But anyway, enough about nose hairs. The most nose hair top signal. Yeah, so for ICP, we're not even going to use that. Yeah, so we actually held the 786 support at 432, so that's still valid. And then in terms of the upside, we're just going to take the short-term time frame right now. Yeah, so we have resistance at 563 to 683, and then from there you're looking at 935. Very simple. 421 support, 566, 687 resistance, and then 935 would be the target on the upside. Close to Orlando. Yeah, it would be close to Orlando, close to Disney World. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to say exactly where, right? But it'll probably be very close to very close to Orlando. Let's see. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, it's like it's getting crowded there. It's probably because it's nice, but I feel like I bring cleanliness to the neighborhood. I don't know. Is it not clean anymore or something? Is there like should I not should we well, it's not going to be Orlando. It's going to be like 30 minutes away. It's going to be like 30 45 minute drive to Orlando. So, that's what I want, and if I can move there, if we can move there, which I have to figure it out and ask the right questions and things like that. Um, that's where I really want to move, but we'll see. But how is Orlando? Like living in Orlando? I'm talking about again like 30 45 minutes out. I don't want to be in a big city. You said Sequoia? Oh, Sequoia by Virtuals. Oh, this isn't bad. Oh, no, this isn't the right coin. This isn't the right coin. Where is that? Okay. Having a hard time finding it, but... Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, this is the right coin. Yeah, so taking a look at Sequoia by Virtuals. Yeah, we broke out 2072. So as of right now, you're looking at 1 cent 80 is in play. And then from there back up to its all-time high, and then $1 would be in play. Now, how crazy is $1? Yeah, you're looking at $1 billion market cap. So this is a kind of a gamble play. But regardless, you're over the 382. 1 cent 87 is in play right now, and then 8 cents, and then from there, price discovery up to $1.03. So good luck. Again, it is $1 billion market cap. That's a really big move up. You're looking at like around an 80x. So good job. Good job with this coin. Oh, not much more traffic and people here. Back in early 2000s, there was no traffic, but nowadays it's crazy. I grew up here, so it's pretty chill, kind of a melting pot. That's pretty good. Where I live is definitely a melting pot, but it all depends on you making money on this bull run, or if it's no. It has nothing to do with me making money on this bull run. I am not all in on crypto. My money is not all in crypto. See you later, Kat. Thank you so much for coming by. Oh, hey, I'm gonna be live streaming every day this month. My goal is to live stream every day in May. So just FYI, I'll be live streaming, or I'll try to live stream every single day. On the weekdays, it's gonna be 5 p.m. PS Pacific Standard Time, because that's when I can do it. That's after working hours. And then on the weekends, it's gonna be early in the morning. So Pacific Standard Time, so 9 a.m., 10 a.m. So just FYI, in case you guys want to come by. But yeah. But yeah, no, it has nothing to do with it has to mostly do I have to ask my work, because obviously I don't want to find another job. Like, I'm not going to move. That would be really crazy. That would be a very big decision. I don't think so. 99% no. I guess I'll just move to Nevada or somewhere closer. But I think I have to ask my work, because I obviously want to keep my job. I love my job. So, and then we have to figure out a lot of stuff, because family and things like that live here where we are. So, but yeah, I mean, we really want to move to Florida. So. Let's see. I dropped 1K on Sequoia, so if it hits, you'll have 80K. That's true. All types of people live here, especially now. It's always been a theme. Park capital, though. And we do get winters. Don't be fooled. I mean, around 30, 40 degrees, freezing for me. Damn. That is, we don't get 30 to 40s where I am. Bro, I can't do that. I'll have the heater on. What time do you live stream? So it's going to be 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Monday through Friday, which is after working hours. And then it's going to be morning time during the weekends. So we'll be live for around an hour to 2 hours, if not more, on the weekends, and then an hour on the working days, because obviously I'm gonna be burnt out from working and then having to live stream. But yeah, we're gonna make videos and we'll post them afterwards too. Just like right now, we made a lot of videos and we're gonna edit them and post them afterwards. So if you missed anything in the live stream, you could definitely go back and check it on the channel. What do I do for a living, Meow? I feed cats on the streets. That's what I do. That's what you guys need to know I do. I'm Crypto Meow Analysis. So I'm right now, what I do for work is we have 2 stray cats outside and I'm taking care of them. So that's what I do. That's pretty much it. Is there any other coin requests? No, we've been live for about an hour and 15 minutes. So that's pretty much it. I think we'll call it a live stream there. We'll call it here. Just remember, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion. This is all just for entertainment purposes. This is all satire, nothing more. And what else? What else do I have to say? Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And yeah, I hope we all make it. And have a great day. Have a great night. Have a great day. I'll see you at 10K. And yeah, that's pretty much it. See you in the next live stream.